The Cooper Flag sweepstakes, y'all.
Ain't no sweepstakes.
Is he the clear cut number one?
Yeah.
You think?
I
Jay.
think they've been plotting on this for Jay. What 3 years now? It's when 3-4 years since when he first popped on the scene in high school.
A strong two. It not only is he the clear cut number one, he also the clear cut number two. Whoever got second pick, I'm trying to draft him again.
Boy, Jaylen Brown got 7 turnovers, boy.
Boy, so he gonna end the game with 7 turnovers because he in the showers.
7 turnovers in 3 quarters is crazy. The team ain't got but 11, 9, 7, 9, 11, 13. He got half of the turnovers. Y'all remember the year that they got put out, the year before they won the championship, and I think they got put out by Miami, and everybody kept saying Jaylen Brown ain't had no left hand because every time he went left, he lost the ball.
Now they beat Miami that year.
No, they had got put out. They got put out by somebody, and Jaylen Brown had a compilation.
You're right. It was
about him turning the ball over.
I remember.
Yeah, me too. And people say he the number one.
Yeah, they said after that though he came back and was in the gym and got better.
It was better, but it was still
prevalent.
Yeah, like it's an issue.
It was there.
It
never left. It just got hit. It got hit.
Yeah, it got masked a little bit, but it's still there. But I hope JB. I like the person and player JB is. So I hope they're successful.
So here go the big board.
Oh yeah.
And I want to do the first 5.
Okay.
Teams that's picking.
I know why you stopped at 5.
Because we're gonna do 5. We're gonna do 6 through 10 next week.
I want to practice how to say them fucking names.
I want to do some research on some of these dudes, man. But I know the first 5 pretty good.
Yeah, them names are great, especially number 6. Yeah.
So drafting number 1 is Dallas. Is it 100? Is 100% going to be Flag?
100.
It's 100 and it's 102.5%.
Every day and twice on Sundays till the draft.
And how do you think he fit in Dallas?
He don't, but they'll make it work.
He start?
He definitely starts because it's the National Business Association, and business-wise, it makes sense.
And he don't fit, but they'll make him. They'll change.
They'll ship out whatever they got to ship out to make it fit.
They'll change.
Hold on, why you think he don't fit though?
I think he play basketball wise. I think he can fit. I think
that's the perfect place for him, where he's not asked to be
exactly
his potential. He's not asked to reach his potential day one. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He can just be the versatile, do it all forward that plays off of AD, Kyrie, and he got big self. Like he's a 6'8" dude, so he'll be 3-and-D type guy in the beginning, and then
this what I like about it though, because Kyrie, when he comes back, he's gonna play some point guard, but he's a scorer. So Cooper Flag is someone who can actually play a little point forward.
This is true.
And Kyrie can come off the ball a little bit, but this is not nothing that Cooper's gonna be doing exclusively. He can just do it every now and then. It ain't gonna be like Luka, right? So I like the fact that he got that ability to run a little high screen pick and roll every now and then. Maybe go one on bum a little bit. Like kind of how like Gordon Hayward did.
Yeah.
He can at least give you that, but he's a little taller. He jumps a little higher, longer arms, better defender. Probably not the shooter that Gordon Hayward is, but no, right. So I think he fits in. Now Jay said he gonna start. I don't think he gonna start over PJ. Not right away.
Man, PJ looking for houses in Chicago.
You think you think they throwing him out there right away, Zoe? I mean, Kyrie's not there, so they got. I don't know who go start at point guard.
I don't either. They'll figure all of that out. But yeah, he's must see. He's going to be must see TV, especially everything. Not only was Cooper Flag going to be the number 1 pick, whether he was the best player since last year. It's the whole story. The Mavs getting the number 1 pick, like they didn't know they was going to get the number 1 pick after making the Luka trade. You send your player to LA, you're going to get the number 1 pick in return. It's just how it works. Look at New Orleans. They sent AD and they got Zion. You know, it's not. I don't think it's a coincidence, but yeah, they put them right out there. Basketball wise, though, I think you on to something with him not having to be the guy as far as scoring the ball like he was in college. And him just finding his role, whether it be that point forward role, let Kyrie, you know, do some off ball stuff, AD in the mid post, maybe. You know, I think it's a great fit, and I think those some great veterans that he can be around too to help his game grow.
Who does San Antonio take?
This is when it gets interesting. I don't know. I mean, Dylan
Castle Rookie of the Year. He came in wanting to be a point guard.
Yes,
they didn't put him at point guard. He was playing the 2.
That's what I'm saying.
And then they went and got Fox, so they got a backcourt. They got Fox. They got Castle.
Mm-hmm. This is where I mean, in my opinion, it would be. Well, it's 1A, 1B after Cooper Flag as far as player wise. If you're thinking, you know, who am I going to take? Dylan Harper is a guard. He's a 6'6" guard, but he's still a guard. It's a log jam at guard right now in San Antonio. But do you just take him because you feel like he's the best player available? I think they're probably going to do that. And then, from what I hear, is that they might be trying to collect as many assets as they can to try to pair Wemby with Giannis and De'Aaron Fox.
See, here's the thing.
If I'm San Antonio, I'm taking Ace. Go ahead, Jay.
Me too.
Here's the thing. Neither one of those is the right answer.
What is it?
And they're probably going to take Ace, but Nipple is the answer.
Boy, stop.
No.
To that team, I get what you're saying.
For what they're trying to build, you add a shooter, just a pure spot up, spot down, knockdown shooter to what they have. You have a healthy Wemby. You got the Rookie of the Year. You got, you know what I'm saying? You add that shooting to them, man. They are ready. You got De'Aaron Fox.
And that's why Detroit took Darko over Melo, that type of thing.
Hey, we didn't have to.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
We didn't have to bring
that thinking right there, thinking you had to get somebody that was going to fit the team better instead of grabbing the freaking can't miss generational talent.
No, I didn't say don't do it. I said Ace is going to probably be the pick here. I said, but the fit is Knipple.
The nipple ain't never fit.
The nipple fit. But yeah, man, I think that they go Dylan Hart. I don't know what they do. San Antonio got a pleth. They got another pick in the freaking lottery, so they can do what they want.
So I heard Lonzo Ball on his podcast.
I was going to ask you about that.
And he said he sounded like he was mad about something. Like he got some news that Charlotte might be going in a different direction. And he said, man, my prediction is Dylan Harper going to Charlotte and Melo going to the Clippers.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think he says that on a podcast that has like as many followers as they have, if no information has been shared or at least the idea has been floated. Like I think that he might know something that we don't know. Why would you say that? You just predicting that out of the blue that your little brother gonna get traded across the country, which I don't think that'd be a bad thing for Melo.
Nah, but I mean, what they gonna do with James with the Rock? He gonna move off the Rock?
He can't turn him back into OKC James,
or they trade him for James,
or turn him into OKC.
You don't
get no trade back. You get no trade backs from James Harden. You can't take him back. Return to center.
Yeah, you got to have to.
They done had him too long.
So y'all saying Ace? They should bypass Dylan Harper because they got guards. Take Ace in San Antonio. So that means number 3 is Philly. Is that Dylan Harper? And maybe that's why they think Dylan Harper go fall to 4. Because I think, as far as need, point guard isn't needed in Philly either or San Antonio.
Nope, it's not, and that's why the pick gets interesting at 2. Whatever San Antonio's
Philly can take anybody on the board.
Yeah, they need everybody.
In fact, they sitting right there at number 11 is Malawatch. and this is, I'm not being funny here.
Okay. You said that, so go ahead and say what
he
you
just
got.
wanted us to know he knew how to pronounce that name.
Nah, come on, Malawatch. Everybody knows how to say that. But listen.
Nah.
Man.
He kept it real right there, man. he wasn't even gonna try.
Remember, not me. Listen, well, this is why I said I'm not being funny, because I do notice that I have pointed out all 3 Duke players on the big board.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You sure did.
And Malawatch is a late bloomer, and he actually gives in skill set and in experience what Embiid gave coming out of college.
No,
I'm not saying no. Yes, I'm not saying that his ceiling is what Embiid's ceiling is, but Philly really got to turn the page on Embiid. He'll never be healthy again.
Dang. Yeah.
I'm also just noticing these are all freshmen, one and dones,
all of them.
That is crazy.
Now number 6 is a 0 and done. I don't even know where that man came from.
Yeah, I know about him. he's a kind of playmaking foreigner from Illinois who played at Illinois.
It's somebody who didn't have no team logo beside them, and it was the
French
Israeli flag. I said, I know this dude ain't about to get drafted in the lottery coming out of Israel.
Now they got a Frenchman right here.
So what's with Atlanta's fascination in Frenchmen?
I don't know. They just keep drafting French niggas.
Hey, Zoe. Hey, Zoe. Look up Malawatch player comparison.
Let me see.
I looked it up. It said Noah Vonleh. Ceiling. Ceiling. Noah Vonleh.
Ceiling is the roof.
Ceiling is the roof. For Malawatch, the ceiling is the roof. Let me look up.
The roof is the floor.
And the roof is the floor.
Oh, hey Mel, I wanted to confirm what you said earlier. The line is in fact super freak physique like Raphael Sadiq. That was the first. That was the very nothing that said anything that had to do with super freak physique or Raphael Sadiq.
So we're going with that line was about Raphael. Hey, man, he got to explain that lyric, man.
At least
it was you got, and it was the very first line of his verse. He came on the track.
Yeah,
super freak physique like Raphael Sadiq. Baby love the ganja leaf every day of the week.
Yeah, that was the very next bar. Yeah. The ganja leaf ain't got nothing to do with Raphael.
Now hold on. Maybe Raphael Sadiq loves the ganja leaf every day of the week.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. I hope that's what it is.
I hope that's what it is, because you got I didn't know.
they let him get away with that lyric and just say, hey, go ahead and keep it on there.
Jay, to answer your question, though, the first couple of comparisons I'm seeing, of course, they're going to do this anyway, just because of his, his height and rim protecting. Rudy Gobert, Mitchell Robinson, DeAndre Jordan, Mark Williams. That's what they have him as. The lankier version of what DeAndre Jordan was is his player comps.
Can he dunk?
Not fat DeAndre Jordan. Can he dunk?
Can he dunk?
Yeah.
That man don't
7'4".
He don't got to jump.
I question if old boy Edie could dunk from Memphis.
I still don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, him and Cherokee Parks boys. Sheesh,
gigantic.
Hey, Cherokee Parks was the NBA didn't appreciate his talent.
Is that what you gonna stick with that?
Yeah.
Man,
now he probably selling his jersey.
Cherokee Parks led Duke to some of the darkest times in school history. Him, Meek, Collins, Wojo.
Hey, Wojo brought us back too, though.
Wojo did, though.
Man, Wojo ain't do nothing.
Cherokee Parks wasn't it, man.
Oh man. All right. So no. So Philly at 3. If it's not Dylan, would you take Dylan, even though you got Tyrese Maxey and the other kid McCain from Duke?
I would, just because the drop. I mean, no offense. I think those top 3 guys after that is it's specialists. It's guys that you gotta wait to be like VJ Edgecombe. He's 6'5". He probably more like 6'4". Super duper athletic guard. Can guard on the defensive end. Trey Johnson.
They compare VJ to Drew Holiday. Is that true?
Yeah, I can see that.
Nah, it's it maybe the holiday that don't nobody talk about.
Maybe Holiday Inn.
What Veterans Day?
Nah, Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day is crazy.
Arbor Day is insane. But nah, I mean that's high. Based on what I saw in college, man, VJ is right now super.
He can hoop.
He can hoop. He can hoop. Improved 3-point shot, but defense right now he is. Let me think of a comparison. You remember Davion Mitchell coming out?
Yep.
He's like that defensively with a 40-inch vertical.
Oh, shoot.
So, I think that's where his bread and butter gonna lie at first. Trey Johnson is the opposite. He a shot maker, but he been getting cooked all year.
Cool. So that man defensively, his player comparison is Luka and
yeah. Getting cooked all year. So I think it's so huge. I think you got to kind of take a chance if Dylan Harper is still there.
Okay, so if Philly take Dylan Harper, that leaves Charlotte taking who at number 4?
Ace. Unless
we said Ace was going to San Antonio.
San Antonio.
It gotta be VJ though. I think it's VJ. I think I don't know. It gets tricky, and I think all of these. For the record, I think this is a good draft.
I think it's hard because Lonzo dropping that little nugget kind of it fucks everything up, because now if they do trade Melo, first off, who are you getting back in this trade? Because that's also going to affect how you draft. That's and true. 2, now if you get rid of Melo, that is clearly your starting point guard. Now you have a hole to fill. So do you draft Dylan Harper? It gets rough.
That's what I'm saying. A lot is going to be decided, man. I think Giannis is a linchpin. Whether he gets traded or not, that's going to determine a lot for a lot of these teams, man.
I think Charlotte has absolutely zero chance of landing Giannis.
Yeah, me too. But I think that it'll mean a lot for the teams around.
Do you think anybody in the top? Okay, so here's the 5: Dallas, San Antonio, Philly, Charlotte, and Utah.
Only maybe San Antonio. Only maybe.
You already know Dallas would be foolish to come up off that first pick. So that's not happening.
Well, it could happen.
Oh, they're not going to do that.
Would you trade AD and Cooper Flag for Giannis?
Probably, yeah. Because I ain't seen Cooper Flag play one play in the league, so it could happen. You're right. That's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. Because I mean, Giannis and
I feel like that's a humongous slap in the face to the league, and Dallas will never see a successful season again because of it.
Now that might happen too. They'll pivot. They'll pivot to whoever else they want to make the face.
Because I just blessed you when you had a 1.8% chance.
Mm-hmm.
I just blessed you by guaranteeing you Cooper Flag for your sacrifice of Luka Doncic, and you go and trade the pick. You'll never see another playoff. You'll never see another NBA Finals. as long as I'm commissioner, as long as you're GM, your kids, if they take over, they won't see a finals. It'll be a drought for the ages. So I don't think they trade out of that. But so basically two on down. But then again, Giannis would want to go to a contender. So I think San Antonio might be maybe a Giannis away.
Yeah.
They could be a Giannis away. Everybody be healthy. That might be something to see.
Nobody else. I don't really see it not in this lottery.
Definitely not in the lottery. I mean, maybe Houston. Houston has a chance.
Yeah.
They just was the 2 seed. I'm hearing talks about Giannis to Golden State. I would probably never watch NBA again.
And don't bail out them boys no more.
Yeah, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of them getting bailed out, man. We don't want to see 38-year-old Steph who can't make it through the playoffs because he old like that. That's got to stop, man.
I don't mind watching Steph. It's that 23 nigga. I don't want to see. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I don't see many places Giannis could fit. With if Giannis is looking for instant contention,
I like him in San Antonio though with Wemby.
That's cool. Like mine is San Antonio. That's the one spot. Like, all right, if Giannis go to San Antonio, that's a cool thing. Cool. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing it in Dallas. I'm not seeing it in Minnesota. I'm not seeing it in Golden State. I'm not seeing it in Phoenix. I'm not seeing it.
Nowhere. I'm not
seeing it in Miami. I'm not seeing it in none of these spots.
Oh, I can see it in Miami. It's just gonna take. It's a waste because it's gonna take them a while to have a contender
around them. Yeah, to build a contender team around them.
Because you would have to restructure the whole team to fit around.
Because Giannis is Giannis got 2-3 years left on his current contract. So it have to be through trade, and that means you're gonna have to give up.
Hey, I just sent y'all something in the group chat that we're gonna talk about in the post game.
Absolutely.
All is well in the world.
All is well in the world.
I want to know who did it.
Me.
All right, man. Hey, so Charlotte VJ, which means Utah at number 5, would have to be.
The answer for Utah is it doesn't matter. It ain't gonna make a difference.
Yeah, it really don't matter. I mean, if I'm Utah,
again next year,
I want to fight if I'm Utah.
No, if I'm Utah,
and what old buddy from Duke doing out there?
A really good player. I skip all of these dudes that's ahead and go right to Derek Queen.
Post presence.
Yep.
Post presence.
Especially if he really measures at 6'10".
Hey, so what old buddy from Duke doing in Utah?
Flip.
Flip.
Filipowski. He's had some moments. He's a NBA player as of right now.
He
got Walker Kessler down there, so it's like he has to find a role, and he don't look out of place when he out there on the court. So
that is crazy. He said, "Yeah, he's an NBA player right now." Yeah,
I'm saying like that sounded horrible. I didn't even mean for it to sound like that.
Yeah, that nigga got a job.
He got a job. He showed up to work. But nah, Flip has a I mean, I don't know what it's in Utah, Jay. It look crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Utah is a couple of years away from doing anything worth mentioning again. So they could go any direction in this draft. Whatever it is just building for the next 5 years.
Best player.
I want to see what Kuminga go this summer. I really hope he leaves.
Oh, he gotta leave. He gotta leave. The way
Steve Kerr mishandled him tremendously,
and they dropped the ball on all these young dudes that they was
tremendously.
Every last one of them, Wiseman, Poole, Kuminga, all of them gone. Wiggins was still young. All them dudes wasted.
And it's crazy that y'all letting this donkey face nigga run this fucking team.
That 23 nigga, man. That 23 nigga, man. Get him out of here, bro. I've seen enough of him in the NBA. I'm being
my bad, Jay.
He made that man choke.
my bad. But at some point, man,
water on this program, man. You cannot even drink water on this program, bro. Jesus Christ.